life.
What's up?
Yo, back again.
That's it, man.
Episode 1.
Episode 1, man. Episode 0 was a success. We want to thank all our listeners for showing support, man, and
Hey, man.
looking out.
Keep showing the
Subscribe,
love.
like, leave comments, give us some feedback. This week, this is our first week. We're going Facebook Live.
Yep.
Try to gain some more followers. What's going on? Trying to gain some more followers.
Getting comments, I hope.
Gain comments. For those who don't know, this is the podcast where sports meets life. We're talking about sports. We're talking about life. We're talking about religion, politics, everyday thing, kids, work.
Yep.
The struggle is real.
The struggle is real.
Trying to get this money and all that kind of good stuff.
Yes, sir.
So,
Hey, man.
what's
What
up?
do you think about Cam? Those comments, man. Those comments.
I think Cam was being funny, man. I think I don't agree with his comments at all, especially I have a daughter.
Oh, yeah.
But man, they I don't know, man. I think it's a little too hard on them, man.
Think so?
I think it's a little too hard on them. Cause they don't show this kind of. If people forget, Big Ben had a situation.
Similar to this?
No, Big
Oh.
Ben has a sexual assault charge.
You're right.
And I didn't see it, man. Like, I think they're trying to flip it, and I think when Cam put the fist up in there,
Yep.
he created a whole bunch of enemies. But
Yeah.
like I still say, those two separate issues. I don't agree with what Cam did or said. Me having a daughter, my daughter likes football, so I think that's you don't want to, And Cam
Man, you
has
can't categorize. You can't generalize people
you can't do that.
just because you think one person may not know something.
Yep.
But in her case, that's her job.
That is her job.
She's supposed to know football.
That is her job. She's a beat writer.
And I think, yeah, even if Cam had that mental error, if he had that thought,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know who was saying it, I don't think it was like ESPN or something this
Mhm.
morning, but he should have let it go.
He should have.
He shouldn't have said anything. He
He
should
should've.
have smirked or laughed or whatever he
He
usually
should've.
does,
He should have.
and then he should have answered the question and gone to
Mhm.
the next one.
That's it. Because I believe according to her,
But on the other hand,
mhm.
I'm glad it happened to him because he learned from it.
Lesson learned.
And he didn't have maybe his apology. People. So I was listening to I don't think it's 107 The Game.
Mhm.
So I was listening to 107 Game
Mhm.
this morning, and they were talking about their debate was was it a superficial apology because he
Mhm.
lost his sponsors
Mhm.
or he's just is it genuine?
Mhm.
And that debate can be made, right? It didn't
Yep.
He didn't do it instantly,
Mhm.
and he also obviously the repercussions already hit him after he apologized. So whether they were superficial or not, I think he learned something
Yep.
today. Whether it is right or wrong,
Yeah.
hopefully he doesn't make that mistake again, and hopefully he tries to see equality in a better light.
I think so too. And I think he learned his lesson because if he apologized 45 minutes after the story broke, how would he have taken it then? They probably still say, well, it's insincere. Now he's just apologizing because it is. I think what happened was Cam went home and had to face his girlfriend, had to face his mama, had to face his friends, the wife, and then they explain things to him. And then you're like, you know what? I was wrong. In 48 hours, you got time to sit on it.
Yep.
Really think about decisions you made, and I think he went from there, man. I think he's learned from it. He's going to move on, and actually, I think the best thing he did was before he made this big mistake when he beat Tom Brady.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 300 yards passing,
And
3 passing touchdowns,
Ooh.
1 rushing touchdown. Though he
Mhm.
had some errors, it's okay though.
He did.
That Patriots team, as Dennis Green says, we suspect they are what they are. What is it? I don't even remember that quote. But
They were who we thought they were.
that's right. They were who we thought they were, but we didn't let them off the hook.
No, y'all didn't. Y'all didn't. Because I was scared. Because you give Tom Brady
The
20,
comeback,
25 seconds.
too much time.
Too much time. But I'm glad y'all beat those guys.
No, we didn't give Tom Brady 25 seconds.
I'm just saying you can't give.
Oh
Tom
yeah,
Brady
no, yeah,
25
you
seconds.
can't. No.
Because he'll take one live drive, then he'll
Yep.
go from there, man. And so you can't. I'm just glad y'all beat him, man.
Me
glad
too.
Y'all beat him.
Hey, Funches showed out.
He did.
Devin Funches. You got McCaffrey still showing out.
He did.
You got Kelvin Benjamin showing out.
He did.
Man.
The sad part about it is Devin Funches is the reason why all this stuff going on, because she was saying how the question was, how do you feel about Devin Funches after the catch being so physical?
Yep. Hey, it's okay.
You know, and it started from there, and it just kept going. I was like, oh man. But let's shout out to Devin Funches, man. The guy finally catching balls. He's finally balling, and, you know, and it just turned into something else.
Oh yeah.
Like, God, come on, man.
Hey, it was a good game though. I was sitting there like, oh man, I hope they don't give Tom the ball back. We're gonna lose.
It was a good
gonna
game.
lose.
You know what else happened? Cam ran the ball.
What I say last week?
Cam ran it. You called it.
I called it. Cam runs the ball 60 yards and a touchdown. It just changes the game. You don't know what to do.
You can't defend it.
Nope.
What you gonna do? Okay, as soon as he runs, you step up. He pass it.
Don't get me wrong though. I gotta give a shout out to my one of my new favorite Gamecocks, Stephon Gilmore, with all them penalties. Third down, first down. Third down, first down. Why we win? Stephon Gilmore.
Come on. Hey, he did do it, man. Hey,
he's showing love to the Panthers.
Man, shout out to the Gamecocks. Man, I'm like, come on, Gilmore. You got to tighten up, man. I always like to see the Gamecocks. I have this rule. Everybody know I'm a Gamecock fan. I'm a Packers fan. But my rule is, once they get to the NFL, I hope they are successful, but I hope their team sucks. Cause especially if they in the NFC or we have to face them. Because, you know, I'm all about the Packers and Stephon Gilmore. And then, you know, I feel sorry for on that team. Malcolm Butler.
Yeah.
Gilmore got the money. They don't want to pay Butler. And actually, Butler is like the hero.
Yep. He still don't want to do nothing.
They still don't want to pay him. And
he'll get paid next season, though.
I think, this is just my opinion, I think Butler might not be playing to the top of his potential because he wants to get that check.
Oh, yeah. He got burned a couple times, too, though.
He did get burnt.
Yep.
He did get burnt.
But their whole secondary didn't look good. Their defense just looked suspect. They're giving up about 30 points a game. But they got the number one offense in the league.
They do have them on offense. Even I watched them play.
If you watched them last night.
I watched them last night. Wasn't this Doug Martin first game back?
It was. He killed it.
They couldn't stop him. I believe it was 4.5 yards a carry.
Something like that.
Something like that.
75 yards and a touchdown.
And he just got back. And
he didn't even start. They had Rodgers starting.
They did because I guess you're just getting back. You don't want to wear him out too much, but they couldn't do nothing, man.
Nope.
They couldn't do nothing. Shout out to Mighty Mouse. That's his name, Mighty Mouse.
Yep. Wait a minute. Is he Mighty Mouse? Yeah, he's Mighty Mouse.
Yeah.
He Mighty Mouse.
Yeah, I think he got a little Mighty Mouse tattoo on his arm. I think because Delmar played for Boise State, right?
No, he's Rutgers.
Sure.
Or was it Ray Rice Rutgers?
Ray Rice Rutgers.
Okay, then he probably played. Yeah. Or maybe they both played for Rutgers.
No, I don't know.
I have to see. I'll check it for you.
That's a question. That's a good question. I'm trying to see. Because I believe he played for Boise State. Because I remember ESPN did a whole article about the Mighty Mouse.
Boise State. Yep, okay. Yep, Boise State.
I thought so. Shout out to the Blue Turf.
Oh. Yes, sir.
But he came and I think I'm going to go outside with my son later on today. I'm going to practice kicking.
Yo, I think me and you need to drive down to Tampa. They have open tryouts for a kicking spot for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
They cost him the game.
Yep.
Okay, the 40-yard one, you're like, okay, maybe I see, I'm not sure, but the 28-yard field goal?
I think so.
Yeah,
he missed a couple chip shots.
Well, I'm like, come on, man, you are a professional. You're not in college no more.
Well, now this guy, he's been playing. He was playing on the Eagles for a while.
Mm-hmm.
He can make field goals.
I don't know, man. I'm not going to say nobody shaving points.
Don't forget,
a bad game.
It might be the curse of the kicker. Aguayo didn't pan out, second-round pick.
Yep.
And he was, unbelievably accurate at FSU.
That was true. The last good kicker they had was Grammatica, and after he jumped up celebrating and broke his leg, it's been downhill from there. I don't think the Bucs had a good kicker since that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think so. Well, that's a good defense, but
they do. Hey, Gerald McCoy, man, finally got a sack.
Gerald McCoy.
They were pretty pitiful, apparently, coming into that game with one sack, and I'm pretty sure they sacked Brady like 2 or 3 times. Got a strip fumble.
Yep.
Got an interception.
Yep.
First interception for Brady on the road since
Yep.
2015.
Yep.
Man.
And that defensive line is good. I don't know what the sack is so low, but
Yep.
that's a good defensive line. It has to be at least. Well, I'm gonna say one Pro Bowler because I don't know about the other guys. I know Jerry McCoy is definitely a Pro Bowler.
Oh yeah.
Other guys get pressure though, and they also the defense was actually missing a couple of starters also, and one starter got, I think it's the safety. He left early in the game because he got hurt too. So
Who the Pack playing this week?
oh, we got them Cowboys.
Oh man.
We got the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys, and I hope we run the score.
I hope so too.
I hope we run.
I don't know. I don't know what to say. I hate both teams. I'm okay.
I hope we run the score up on the Dallas Cowboys, man. Because I know matter of fact, the Dallas Cowboys fans been pretty quiet here lately.
They're 2-2.
Yeah, they've been pretty quiet.
Yeah, defense is suspect.
That defense is bad. That defense is suspect. That defense is bad. I think Sean Lee is overrated.
Yep. Terrence Newman, older than he needs to be in the league.
Terrence Newman is. He got to be oldest player in the league. If he's not, he's close.
He's up there.
He is close.
There's got to be a kicker that's older than him. Usually there's a kicker that's up there in the 40s.
Yeah, it is. But now everybody has got
Tom Brady might be.
Yeah, Tom Brady's up there too.
He's 40. What? 40? I think he's 40.
He's 40.
Yep.
He's 40 on the dot. Everybody knew with the Cowboys. Now nobody's even really scared of them. Put 8 in the box. Stop Zeke. Let Dak win the game. Make Dak win the game.
Yep.
And Dak he making plays, but Dez Bryant is not the same X factor as he was.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? So Cowboys, I don't know. Y'all looking too sweet, man. Y'all ain't looking too sweet. You think about the Steelers?
Man, Antonio Brown. What's wrong with it, man? And then I don't know if you read, but Ryan Clark came out and said that he puts on a front.
Mm-hmm.
He says he looks like he's a hard-working team player, but he's really all about Antonio Brown. That's what he says.
I did not see that.
And he's playing. He's played with him.
Wow.
I can't tell you. I don't know how many other people will come out and say that because they're his teammates, obviously. But
Yeah.
they said he's out there, and Ryan Clark said it. He's all about Antonio Brown.
Wow. Come on, Ryan.
He kind of reminds me of. You ever watch Major League?
I have watched
Willie Mays Hayes. I don't know why. The original one.
You know why? It's because of the box.
Probably. Yeah, exactly.
It's because
Willie Mays Hayes
he looked like that.
came in and Antonio Brown rolled up in the Rolls Royce, and Willie Mays Hayes came in a stretch limo that was stretched extra long.
He did. But that's only in Major League Part 2. In
Yep.
Part 1, he was living in that car.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Was it Wesley Snipes that played him in the second one?
And he also looked like Wesley Snipes from New Jack City with that box. Come on, Antonio. But I think Antonio, I can kind of feel him, but you can't be doing all that jump around, man. You're a professional.
No, exactly.
And it's one play. And he still get all his targets because Big Ben still comes to him.
He had 100 yards a week before. He's leading the league in receptions, I think.
And he's also leading the league in throwing attempts.
Yeah, or like targets. Yeah, throwing them. Yeah.
Target. So Big Ben is giving him the ball. So I'm like, come on. You know, I see Burns saying so. Now I'm going to talk about them 49ers. And that's
Burns on that Facebook Live with us.
Yeah. And I say a prayer for the 49ers because, boy, it's going to be a long season.
They need it.
It's going to be a long season for 49ers fans. It ain't much to talk about, but I just want to give him a shout out because I see Burn on Facebook.
I got to say, though, Carlos Hyde, I know he's by himself over there.
He is.
And he works hard. And Pierre Garçon's out there.
Yeah.
They just need a quarterback.
Bad.
Possibly. Badly. Yeah.
And I don't see it happening.
The defense is pretty good, man.
It is.
They held the Panthers. Well, Panthers, they 23 points, whatever. We beat them. But the next week, the Seahawks, the 13 points, 12 points, something like that. It's been close games for them.
And they still lose a game.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes the ball doesn't roll your way.
Because I think the only high-scoring game they had was against the Rams. Yep. Well, now when they played the Rams, they had a couple of high-scoring, but the Rams secondary is not that great neither.
Rams secondary? What you mean?
Jermaine
Johnson and the crew?
The 49ers put up, what was it, 30 points?
Yeah, I guess so, but
unless that day they just was clicking on all cylinders.
Hey.
That day
Once again, any given Sunday.
That is true. Any given Sunday. But yeah, all right, Vern. I talked them 49ers for you. I don't think y'all certainly ain't getting no love on national TV right now.
Oh man.
All right, man. I think that's about it for. What you think? Let's talk about the NBA, man. NBA.
LeVar Ball. What's this guy doing, man?
I don't know, man.
He took his son out of school.
I don't know.
What you think about that?
If you would, I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about that. If you were taking the son out of school to put him in a better situation, I would support that. But just because the coach said your son ain't shooting 50 shots a game?
Yeah, it's kind of dumb.
Now, and also to play devil's advocate, only way I could see that if the coach singled him out just to try to prove a point, just to try to get his name up. That's the only way I can see I can agree with something like that. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What do you, I heard a comment.
Mm-hmm.
That family is the Kardashians of I would say the NBA / I don't know.
Just basketball?
Basketball, yeah. Possible. Can
think
you make that comparison?
I think it's close because I think I'm gonna put. I like to call her Pimp Chris.
Pimp, yeah.
That's what I call Chris from the Kardashians because
Chris know how to do it though. She doesn't get the love.
Man, she said so. Even though I don't agree with how I think she's pimping them. She put her daughters in a position. They take advantage of every situation, good, bad. Who does that? And she creates her own media. Oh, my daughter's pregnant. Oh, she's not pregnant. Oh, she dates Kanye. Oh, she doesn't. And now she put those girls in position to be millionaires. Which LeVar's trying to do the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
He gives them shock value. Hate him or love him, they talking about him.
Yep.
Hate him or love him. When he goes to his games, the camera's looking at him.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So he's taking advantage of it. He's spinning every situation. Because I watch Ball in the family on Facebook. And here's what I do. When I watch it, you get a different kind of feel for LeVar. Because LeVar is out there and his wife, everybody knows she had the stroke. And you see him really rehabbing. You see a different side. You see him being a real dad. But when them cameras come on for like...
he's a different cat?
Yeah, he's a different cat. I think with the reality show, he's more relaxed and those guys are there every day. So he's a little bit more comfortable. So he's just relaxing, being a dad. But man, when they couldn't interview him, he just put the sauce on it.
Yeah.
He put the sauce on it.
I'm not a fan of him.
Why not?
I don't know. Just not.
You gotta give a reason.
I gotta get a reason?
Yeah, some kind of reason.
I don't know.
Besides he's loud.
Other than, I gotta say that, like the term that I learned today, he's a little extra.
Okay.
For my taste.
Okay.
Right. I don't know. Don't get me wrong. I understand where you're coming from.
Mm-hmm.
He helping his sons out.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna get the exposure that they need to succeed in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Which is great, I guess. I don't know about the whole shoe deal thing and pulling your son out of school just because he's not getting enough shots. There's some questionable things that he does, but I don't know. Just don't like him. Personal opinion, I guess. Not a fan.
I can agree with. Well, I can't agree with that, but I can respect your opinion.
There we go.
For him being loud, but let's make LeVar Ball. Let's make everything the same. Let's say he's starting a shoe company, and let's say he support his sons like this, but let's make him a mom.
If she was the same and loud and proud like that, I don't know.
I think you'd be accepted. I
don't think so.
Kevin Durant, mom.
I don't like
she's
her
not
either.
loud, but okay. Okay, well, if you don't like it, okay. Okay, well, now I understand.
Hey, she's yelling at Westbrook from the sideline. They had to move her seats across the court away from the bench.
They did.
Okay, that's extra.
Because she's the best.
First of all, Kevin Durant's a grown man. His mom doesn't need to be defending him at an NBA game.
True. Well, ask Gloria James about that. LeBron James, we know what he told her to do.
Yeah, hey. I'm just saying.
Against the Celtics, but okay, I can understand
it's
that.
Different. And I understand for the younger sons, right?
Mm-hmm.
And even Lonzo coming up now, he's out of college. Hopefully, I think he told his son like, don't lose any home games, and then they lost the first home preseason game. There's some stupid advice he gives too now.
I don't agree. I don't agree with that. I think some things you should like my son balling, but it also comes LeVar ex big and bad, but you know it also shows because with the older son. He's not doing too much bossing because he knows that's Magic Johnson show.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And he knows where to draw the line.
He had the triple B, purple and gold and white.
Yes, he did. And I want to pay them shoes, but man, I just can't pay I don't care whose shoe it is.
Nope.
I'm not paying that kind of money for those shoes right now. You know what I'm saying? And since we only spend that kind of money for shoes,
$500.
$500 can't do it.
Nope.
Can't do it. I want to get to something. This is, everybody know me. No, this is something I'm real passionate about, and it almost ticks me off sometimes. Party or mortgage?
I hope mortgage.
You would think.
I would hope.
You would hope party or mortgage.
I'm pretty sure that's not the perception anyway. Not in millennials.
That is not the perception.
And I'm considered a millennial.
Let me tell you, and people don't understand, it is not that hard. Well, you got to work hard, but to get a mortgage, just work hard on it, man. And this is thing I just got thrown off. Just work hard on it. You work on your credit score. You can give it somebody to help you out. I want to give a shout out to Rudy the Barber. Rudy the Barber, and also my homeboy Black, cause those two young brothers I know I'm cool with, especially Rudy. I gotta get more props to Rudy for that. Rudy put me in the right direction to buy a house.
There you go.
Cause he just got one. He didn't like, oh nah man. I like, bro, how you got that? Cause I went to a housewarming. It's a very nice house, and I'm like, and what happened is when you see people in your group attain these things, you realize they are attainable.
Oh yeah, and it goes to show that the people you surround yourself with is where you'll succeed or end up being, right?
Yeah.
You got people who are up and coming. You're gonna try to push yourself to become up and coming.
That's it, man. And he pointed me to a group. It was some guys I'm gonna give them a shout out to called Paragon Builders, and I went and I did a consultation. I didn't go with them, but they had the layout set of, well, we can get you the house. That's no problem, man. And the part that really teased me off, some people, they said, I don't want a house. You don't want a house, but yet you'll pay $500 rent for, my God, 10, 15 years.
Yep.
10, 15 years. You don't have no equity in that house. You can't use that house to get a loan to start a business. You can't use it. You want to add on, or you want to do something for your kids. You don't have an asset. Because I'm going to tell you something. A car is not a good asset, people.
Nope.
A car depreciates. It's not a good asset to have. And people are like, oh, I can't afford a mortgage. I got it broke down. I got it broken down right here. We're gonna say somebody goes to the club. I'm gonna just say Orangeburg, and I say it's a light night.
Orangeburg.
I say it's a light night.
That's a pretty good price.
Yep.
Too, I guess.
I say it's a light night. We're gonna say they're charging 10 at the door.
Yep.
I need you to calculate this for me.
Go ahead.
Charging 10 at the door.
Yep.
All right. Okay, so that's just the door. So, now the guys, they want to be fresh and they want to have sneakers, and they got the new J's that come out. So, J's cost about $190. We're going to say with tax, they cost $203. And remember now, they got this only for one weekend. All right, so now they got the J's. So, now they got to get some jeans, and they want to get Levi's or True Religion. So, I'm going to say jeans going to run them about $75.
Yep.
All right, then they want to get a nice shirt. It's going to be about $55.
They don't reuse these clothes?
Oh, man. They can't, man. They can't. Not when they go out, because when they go out, the same people going to be there, and they want to look fresh. They got to have something new on every time, man.
Man, that's crazy.
Every time. So, you got the shirt?
Yep.
All right. We going to say accessories, which could be a hat.
I just say $150.
$150.
Yep, for a hat, watch.
Yeah, hat,
chains.
watch, fake chains. And I'm going to tell y'all something, ladies. You know these chains are fake. If a guy changes if he's changing a chain every weekend, they are fake. And he just don't want the green to be on his neck.
You're right.
The chains are fake.
Hey man, we already at $493.
$493. Okay, so that's $493. So we're gonna say, all right. Oh, that's one weekend now. So let's say you get a light mortgage. Say you get a house. Let's say you get a house for.
I don't know.
You get a small house. So
$130.
No, that's that. We're gonna start lower than that.
80.
You get a house for $80.
Yep.
If you get a house for $80,000, mortgage with escrow, and for those of you who don't know what escrow is when they put your taxes and your insurance inside of your mortgage, inside of your monthly payment, it still won't be $493 a month.
Probably not. Or it'd be about $493.
If that.
Dang.
It depends how much you put down. If that. So I'm like, why won't you buy a house? Why won't you have generational wealth for your kids?
Exactly.
Because then you're going to set them on a better foot. Or say you got this house and you now you got some equity in it. Now you want to start a clothing store. Or you want to start a barbershop. Or you want to start a beauty salon. Or you want to start a candy store.
Or a podcast.
Or a podcast.
Yep.
You can get a loan on your house, on the equity in your house.
But I think it's exactly what we're discussing at the shop. You know, we were saying it might be the fear, or it might be just, I don't know, the sheer amount of research you kind of have to do just to get into it, right? Because not everybody has the same influence, right? You had your boy, Rudy showed you the way, I guess, right? If you don't have that influence, you're not gonna know where to start. You're not gonna know where to go. I mean, if you already intimidated by it, because that's not a small purchase now.
It's not.
Yeah,
it's not.
And usually you want to save up for it, get a down payment. It comes back.
It's not a small, but this is my thing. People, they're scared of that. Just, you know what you said, a key word is work.
Oh, yeah.
Scared of work. But these same people will go get a $30,000 car.
Yep. We got to be fly in the whip, boy.
And let me tell you, some of them have terrible credits. You know the interest rate they get sometimes? 19%.
Pretty bad.
18%. It's terrible. But they don't know, hey, sacrifice. Get your credit rate up. Pay your credit cards down.
Get your credit score up.
Get your credit score up. You can get your house with 3% interest.
You be chilling.
Yeah, I got mine at 3%. And you know, everybody know interest rate. They can flex, but invest in you and your family, and you can give back because you partying every weekend. Just count the money that you spent. Gas. I ain't throw gas in there.
Nope.
And I ain't throw the Waffle House that you're gonna get afterwards.
Yep.
And God forbid you meet a lady friend there.
Oh boy.
So you got to buy her some
double
meat too.
Yep.
And while you probably got, and then we didn't throw drinks in there.
Nope.
see how it just adds up, and this is one weekend.
I read somewhere online, and I usually read. You know, I like to read different papers and stuff. And recently, I've been reading about like just what people do as far as saving money, debt management. Like just managing all your finances in general. And that's the first thing they say. First things first, reduce your debt. You got credit card payments, make sure they paid up on time. Never miss a payment. Always go straight and just build up your bank.
That's it. And it's not, and I learned something too, and I try to spread this wealth too. I think I told you about it. When people don't know is those who work a job that provides 401k, please take advantage of it. Please take advantage of it. Please take advantage of it.
Especially if they match.
Yeah, especially they match. Anything. Take advantage of it. Just put it, whatever that percent they match, put in your account. And what they don't know is your 401k.
That's right.
You can use to put a down payment on your mortgage and not be penalized.
As a first-time buyer.
First-time homeowner.
Yep, you told me that. I talked to a mortgage guy just today, I think, and he told me the same thing. Like, yeah, you're good. I was like, there we go.
But how many people know that?
I wouldn't have known if you didn't tell me.
And it's not penalized. And you know what it shows? People are like, I got to save some money in the bank. No, your 401k is your bank.
There you go.
It is your saving. It is showing your ability to save.
That's right.
I'm like, people just, just take a look at it. And also, to my brothers, black, brown brothers, I want to let you guys know right now, even some white brothers, the single female right now is buying more homes than the single male.
Yep.
It's not even close. The single female is 13% out of 100%. Well, I have to go through the whole thing. It's 36 and younger. 66% of married couples buy houses. 13% single females.
I think it was 17, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, we'll say 17.
Yeah.
I got 13.
It was one or the other.
We agree disagree about 3%.
Yeah. It's still substantial, though, compared to what single men do.
The single male is 6%.
Yeah.
And others 1%.
That single man, he probably out there trying to
party. That's exactly what he doing. He buying J's and I just don't want to single out my brothers because we could flip on the other side. Okay. To my Caucasian brothers who I love, he could be buying boats. He could be buying guns, hunting ammo as up, camo clothes, going to the lake every weekend.
Yep.
So it appears to all races, not just one, all of them. Also, I want to break it down. My dog here is the statistician.
I don't know about all that yet. On the way.
I want to break it down in the race. I want to see how how we look as far as purchasing houses and like purchasing a house as far as race like white, black. This is on a scale of 105%.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was 105 because the option was that you can pick multiple ethnicities depending on what you were. So if you're mixed, white and black, Latino and white, Latino and black, whatever it was, Indian and
you can get
Chinese,
half
Chinese
to both
and
sides.
White, whatever. Yeah, you can pick whichever race. So it ended up being overlap up to 105%.
105%. 85, and this is 36 and under, guys. 36 and under. So don't think only old people buy houses.
Oh yeah.
I'm a young guy. I'm 30 and I have a mortgage.
Soon to be, I have a mortgage, I hope.
You know what I'm saying? And that's because each one teach one. Rudy taught me, and I saw some other guys doing it. So then I'm like, you know what? I can do it too. And I want to give a shout out to Graham Moore, who's my real estate agent, and Alan Ferry. He was at First Citizen. Now he's at Grand South, I believe. Alan Ferry. Those guys, they helped walk me through the process also. They made it a whole lot easier.
It's always good when you have people in your corner.
And later, they're like, we're going to get you in this house, and they got me in it. But we're going to go over these stats. 36 and under, race-wise, we're going to say how much of this population is buying houses. 85% white, 8% Hispanic, 4% black, 6% Asian Pacific, 2% other. That's a big gap.
That's a big gap.
But you know why I believe this gap? Because y'all look, it's generational wealth. You know, they might already had a house.
Oh yeah.
No, so let's buy another house. You got kids who come up, they might have 3 or 4 kids, and each kid can get a house.
That's right. Yeah. Hey, I know in the brown community, a lot of people, they'll stay at home, and then once they build their bank up, then they'll go buy the house. Right? They're still under 30 or whatever. So I know there's a lot of support right there.
I want you speak on that for a little bit, because everybody knows usually in the black community, 18 they want to go out. You know, get at mama house because they want to go party, they want to do whatever. Or some people just stay at their mama but don't have goals. Most people want to stay, party, just do things that's not productive. Like they don't have a goal.
I feel you.
Don't have a goal.
I think it's just a cultural thing though in Indians where the parents kind of instill that you got to go to college, you got to get a degree of some sort. But it's not necessarily true either, because if you have a passion, you enjoy what you do, you'll get to where you want to get to. Shout out to my boy Jay, STNF, Houston. If you ever got any problems, check him out. Your boy Dwight knows.
That's what's up.
But yeah, so like I said though, it depends. I guess culturally, there's a big difference, right? Because the way we're instilled. I had the opportunity to stay at home when I was in college, but I chose to move to college to school after my second year. But after the fact, I regret it, but I don't regret it because I regret it because I could have saved money by staying home. I don't regret it because of all the experiences I had outside school. And I was like, okay, that's pretty good. I could do whatever I wanted. Freedom, right? And a lot of people look for that freedom, but they're paying a premium for it because they're renting instead of saving and maybe buying a home.
So at an early age, you knew, because even I told my mom, son, I can't wait to meet you so I can get out. So you knew, well, I know I'm probably not moving out until I finish college, until I have a career already. Then I'll move.
Yep. My first move was to South Carolina.
Yes. And it's preached and it's accepted because you see.
Oh, yeah. My last year of college, for example, my lease ran out. I stayed with my uncle and aunt. I stayed at their house. They didn't charge me rent or anything.
But you know what? They want to see you.
They want to see me succeed. They were there from the step one, helping me get jobs, pushing me in the professional manner, like do this, and you'll get better results. Wait, my mom's calling me. Pick it up later, I guess. But yeah, so it is. I don't know if it's a cultural difference or something in that nature, but that's how it was when I was growing up, at least.
Okay.
Yep. I'm not saying it's the same all through our culture, but it's pretty close correlation in the positive direction.
Okay, man. And see, guys, that's the kind of stuff we're going to bring. We're trying to bring this real talk, not over nobody's heads, just to our community and give a different outlook on things. We're going to talk about sports. We're also going to talk about real issues.
Yep.
These are things that are really happening. These are issues that are really going on. And these are issues that are dear to my heart, because why can't all my friends have houses? And I want to shout out to a lot of my friends do have houses. And I love when I look on Facebook and I see I just purchased this house. My homeboy Quentin. Rudy showed me. I talked to my homeboy Quentin. Push him. Shout out to little Chris. Homie used to hang out hard back in there. So him getting a house. Just everybody who's on there buying a house, cause that's showing, yo, we can have fun. But that set our kids up.
Oh yeah.
Cause some of our parents wasn't in a position to set us up.
Yep.
Let's flip it, man.
I hope so.
Let's flip it, man. So all right, guys. Think this is gonna wrap it up for today.
Yep. Thanks for checking in.
We'll ask you guys to please. It's a link on the Facebook Live title. Go check us out. That's last week's episode. This week's episode will be uploaded later.
Yep. Probably tomorrow night.
Probably
Should be
tomorrow
up at
night.
least. Maybe by afternoon.
Please share this Facebook Live. We want to thank you guys for checking us out, man. And we're just trying to give a different outlook, man.
Yep. Comment, ask questions. We answer whatever you need.
Good and bad, man. We're gonna take it all.
Yep.
All right, man.
Yep. Call it in.
Call it in.
All right.
It's been good, y'all.